All right, hey VC, I'm Jamie. Welcome back. We're back with another video and back with another unboxing. Very surprised to see this one arrived. I knew it was on the way, but just wasn't expecting it. But always a pleasant surprise when you get the latest Jethro Tull box. So this is Jethro Tull Benefit, and so this is the 50th anniversary enhanced edition, and this continues in the Jethro Tull reissue box sets and these kind of nice little book styles here. So yeah, Jethro Tull Benefit 50th Anniversary, the 1970 album remixed by who else but Steven Wilson to stereo and 5.1 surround with associated recordings. 2 additional live concerts, a video recording of their Fillmore at Tanglewood concert from July 1970 with soundtrack mixed by Steven Wilson to stereo and 5.1 surround, an audio recording of their Chicago Aragon Ballroom show from August 1970. So this one's got a good weight to it. And of course, it's also got, of course, the 100-page book that we'll take a look at. But this one's got a good weight to it. This is a 4 CD and 2 DVD set. So it's the 100-page book, an extensive article by Martin Webb on recording and touring the album, a track-by-track annotation by Ian Anderson, Martin Barr, Glenn Cornick, and Clive Bunker, lyrics for the album and associated recordings, Robin Black on his years as Jethro Tull's engineer, Steven Wilson on the mixing of Benefit and Tanglewood, Terry Ellis on his early years in management with Jethro Tull, Joshua White on the video shoot at Tanglewood and working with Bill Graham, recording and touring chronology and rare photos and memorabilia. So pretty outstanding. 4 CDs and then 2 DVDs. The 1 DVD is audio, but the first disc is the original album and then associated recordings. Disc 2 is associated recordings. You got original 1969, 1970 mono single mixes. And then you have original 1969 to 1970 stereo single mixes. And then you have stereo compilation album remixes and original US radio spots. Disc 3 is live at Tanglewood. Disc 4 is live in Chicago. DVD 1 is audio only. It's the remix of the album with some of the extra tracks. And then DVD 2 is the video of the 1970 Tanglewood concert. So they give you, as with most of these box sets or these editions, they give you bang for your buck. Now, this had previously kind of been released before. This is the Jethro Tull Benefit Collector's Edition, new 5.1 and stereo mixes. And this came out in 2013. And again, Steven Wilson involved in all of the remixes. Those were the track listings. And I'm just looking now, the first 2 discs are fairly similar. However, on this one, you have about 15 tracks on disc 1. Disc 1 on this one has 17 tracks. Disc 2 on this one has 16 tracks. Disc 2 on this one has 21 tracks. So the good news, they do give you even extra stuff, including the concerts as well. So can't go wrong. So let's, without further ado, take a look inside. And it's continuing. There's no actual sort of hype sticker since they kind of put all the hype stuff right on the cover there. But as I said, this, I think, they all have a, not a bad weight to it. This one particularly has got a pretty good weight to it. So there you go. And that sort of book form, which I do like. Hopefully they won't be overlapping the discs, but I got a bad feeling that they will be because they have done that before. But such a great album. And of course, you'll be happy to know they, in terms of the associated recordings, they do include both the UK single version and the US album version of Teacher. Which is, for me, it was one of the early Jethro Tull songs I really got into. Okay, let's take a look down right off the bat. Gee, I hope they don't overlap the disc, but yeah, it seems to be the format for this particular style. So there you have that. And I don't think there's anything revelationary behind that. I'm just going to leave those there for now. I think you get the idea because I think it's just continuing with this, wall paneling behind here. And then inside here we do, I'm assuming we have, and CD3 is there. So you have that. So CD3, nice little different labeling going on there. And then you've got that to start off the booklet. But then the rest of the discs are at the back here. So we have these like that. We've got Jethro Tull Live at Tanglewood remixed, and then Jethro Tull Benefit DVD 1 audio, and then inside here, again like this, although we have CD 4 not to be forgotten. So we start off with CD4 and then the DVDs right on the back. Why they don't just put them all in individual sleeves like this, I don't know. I think it would just be easier than overlapping them there. It's the one feature of this series that I don't like, is the way they have the CDs and DVDs or whatnot overlapped like that. It's not a favorite thing of mine. A great shot there on the DVD audio there, DVD one. Yeah, so I'm not going to fuss with them. I'm just going to leave them there. I think you get the indication there. So let's take a look at the booklet, which looks nice. And these booklets, I'm telling you, I can't give enough stars for the booklet or give them enough accolades. They are absolutely extensive. Great essays. And when you talk about, it's pictures and words, with this one you are getting absolutely in-depth analysis and just chock full of photos from each session, from each album associated with it. Just really, really nice. And then it's nice to have them all in sort of like one little unit like this too, which is very nice. Okay. And so happy to hear that there is going to be new Jethro Tull album coming out, I believe, in January. It's interesting that it's coming out in January. I don't know if it's to not conflict with this release, or the way you start hearing about things that are getting pushed to the new year with the limited access to vinyl pressings. I don't know if it had anything to do with that or not, but the full new album is coming out in January. Some of the music's been released already, and I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. And it's nice to see, again, Jethro Tull, because they've signed with a new label. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what the new label is. I think it's either Eagle Rock or Inside Out Music, or one of the ones that seems to have a lot of classic rock bands on it. But it's nice that they're releasing it as Jethro Tull, not Ian Anderson's Jethro Tull or Jethro Tull's Ian Anderson or something like that. They are releasing it as a Jethro Tull album. So this will technically be the first Jethro Tull album since the Christmas album, technically. Although there's been there's been a lot of Jethro Tull, Ian Anderson releases, and even the one that features all these sort of the more classical renditions of their, which looks like it was a Jethro Tull release. I guess technically was a Jethro Tull, Ian Anderson release. It's hard to keep track, honestly, but good news that the new album will be released, in fact, as a Jethro Tull band album. But yeah, so far so good in terms of some of the music that I've heard from it. Sounds good. And we know that Ian Anderson, certainly his vocals aren't what they were back in the day, with years and years of singing and whatnot. But having said that, he's doing what he can in terms of his vocals, and my gosh, his playing, I think, is right on track, and in terms of his flute playing, is probably better than ever. Oh, okay, and I think that's just about going to do it. I love all the little posters and of course the Steven Wilson remixes and treatment. Steven Wilson really does do a good job, because he doesn't over remix or over sort of reproduce that sort of thing. So it has arrived. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to enjoying Jethro Tull Benefit. And maybe I'll give you just a quick look at the back here so you can get an indication of all of the tracks. As I mentioned, there are more tracks than on the 2013 releases. And the 2013 release had 2 CDs and then a DVD audio that pretty much was just the album, and I think some of the bonus tracks. But this one gives you the concerts. Really quite nice. Hopefully, if that's focusing, all right. Okay, so there you go. More Jethro Tull. Thanks so much for dropping by, and do take care. We'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.